Each of the Democratic candidates have their own entrance music, but is it any good? Hi, thanks for watching. Today is Wednesday, Big Idea Wednesday, and I've got something for you today. It deals with entrance music, or walkout songs, as they're called in baseball. Now, if you don't know, in many sporting events, pro wrestling, boxing, UFC, baseball, they'll play a song for an individual team or a person on that team as they're coming up to bat or entering the ring or whatever the case may be. And it's really important because it lets the audience know who's coming out and kind of gives you a feel for who they are. Now, I'm always going to remember the awful choice that the Seattle Seahawks made in Super Bowl 49 when they came out to Bittersweet Symphony. From that moment, I knew this was not going to be a good game, and it wasn't. But as the debates are tonight, and the Democratic candidates are going to take the stage, it is interesting to think about their walkout music, what they come out to. Now, this is not going to happen on NBC. They're not going to get to come out to a song for the debates tonight. But when they do take the stage at campaign rallies, they do pick a particular song to come out to. And that's what I want to look at today. And I also have something for you to think about, which is, what would your own personal walkout song be? But I'll get to that in a minute. Now, this originated, the idea of playing a song, in pro wrestling way back in the 50s or even before then. And it let the audience know, oh, this is a good guy, this is a bad guy, this is an arrogant guy, or whatever. But it's caught on, and it's used in a lot of sports now. And it's also used by politicians. But first, let me talk about what I think makes a good entrance song. I think that there should be some build, some musical build. Don't just get into people singing. It needs to let the audience anticipate, build up, and there should be a drop or a kick in where it just lifts the energy even higher. So let's go over a couple of the Democratic candidates and what they have been walking out to at campaign events. So first we have Bernie Sanders. He comes out to the classic Power to the People by John Lennon. I think this is a great song. It is on message for Bernie. It's a really good choice. However, my one criticism would be it starts off with people singing Power to the People, Power to the People, which is okay. I prefer a longer musical build. The second issue that I have is you're running for president of the United States of America. Probably you can find at least one American artist to play. I don't think you have to play someone from another country, but that's my own little personal beef with it. Elizabeth Warren has been coming out to the classic Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. I think that is a nice selection. It does have a musical introduction before it kicks in, and so that part of it is really good. And it does hit on many of the themes that Elizabeth Warren is going for, such as working 9 to 5. Now, Tulsi Gabbard has been coming out to Marvin Gaye's Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And while it's a good song, it just doesn't have the energy level that I would like. The lyrics are on point for the message that she's trying to convey. Whatever the obstacle is, you can call on me. I think that's good, but there's just not enough energy in it for me to be a great entrance song. Now, Joe Biden has been coming out to Bruce Springsteen's We Take Care of Our Own. It's on message. It is a little soft, middle of the road. It's not really driving hard enough, I think, to be a great entrance song. But then again, neither is Joe Biden. Beto has chosen a song which is, oh, it's so Beto. He goes out to The Clash, Clampdown. Now, this is a rousing song, and I think that there's a lot of youthful energy for it. But again, choose an American artist. We get it, you're hip and cool and edgy, and you've chosen a punk rock song, but come on. And the last example that I want to give is Andrew Yang, who has come out to Mark Morrison's Return of the Mac. Now, this is a really fun song. I like the idea of Return of the Mac as you're taking the stage. It's very powerful, but I don't know. It doesn't quite seem presidential to me, but that's my take on it. I could go through all the candidates, but there are so many of them, and frankly, it's going to get to a smaller group next week, hopefully. But that brings me to the idea and something to think about. What would your own personal walkout song be? I've given this a lot of thought in the last couple of days, and it's really hard to choose something that the lyrics fit, that the music fits, that has a good build. Originally, I thought of using for myself, maybe Rammstein or Oasis. But on further reflection, I think my walkout song that I would choose would be Frankie Ballard's Young and Crazy. But tell me, what would your personal walkout song be? Let me know in the comments. Peace.